Hey, what's going on, guys? Cryptex here. I got you some more Battlefield Hardline gameplay. I know the beta should be over by now. I haven't checked in the past day or so, but I heard the beta was actually supposed to end yesterday, but they extended it a day. I guess just to hype the game up a little bit more. You know how game developers like to do, game publishers and all that. They're like, okay, well, they're enjoying the game. Of course, there's always some people that don't enjoy the game, but for the most part, that's a good way to hype the game up. But anyways, I wanted to make an old school kind of commentary, just kind of a one take deal where I just say a few things that are on my mind, which most of my commentaries are usually one take, and if I don't like it, I'll throw it out. There are occasionally some scenarios where I will re-record something that I wanted to say simply because me either coughing or something like that. As you guys know, I have really bad allergies, and sometimes it interrupts my commentary and it interrupts my flow, so I like to edit that out a little bit and just kind of make it a little bit more smooth, because no one wants to hear a commentary like that. It doesn't have anything to do with being fake. I think there's a little bit of a difference, and a lot of people just like to put their artistic twist on commentaries as well. I've noticed each commentator, they've got their own kind of feel for it, and they all have their different kind of they have a different type of style, each one of them does, and it's a unique thing, which I think is pretty cool. And my style is more just a laid back, chill kind of commentary, talk about a few things, and so that's what we're going to do. So Battlefield Hardline, I want to give some of my final thoughts on the beta and how it went. I think it was one of the most successful betas, Battlefield speaking, of course. There was, of course, bugs and glitches, but let's be honest here, in modern games today, that's pretty much an expected thing, unfortunately, but you're not going to fix every bug in a game, and it's a beta, which it's more or less a demo, because I said this once and I'll say it again. We're just kind of testing the servers. We're really just testing how the game's going to handle. They usually know how well it's going to do, but you got to think there's always a growing amount of people getting into gaming, so they want to kind of test the servers and really just get a good test to see how the game's going to do as a whole, and how it's going to perform and stuff like that. And obviously it performs pretty well, at least on the PC platform, which I've heard the same for the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. Can't say the same thing for the last gen consoles, but let's be honest, guys, these things are pushing almost 10 years of gaming, and it's not really going to run a game like Battlefield at superb graphics and get good frames. Even on low settings, it's not going to do too well, because they're only using like 3 gigs of RAM, not even that, it seems. And I looked at some of the stats for some of the specs on the old consoles, and really, they weren't pushing that good of stats, but you gotta think they're almost 10 years old, so compare that to a 9 to 10 year old PC, and yeah, it's not going to do good. Especially one that's kind of a mid-grade, so yeah, it's understandable. I was actually really surprised that they made Hardline for the last gen consoles, because yeah, this game, which I looked into a little bit of the coding into the game, a lot of people were saying that the graphics have been lowered a little bit from Battlefield 4 now. Am I surprised? No, not at all. With I say next gen very lightly, or the current gen consoles, they say they have a lot of power, and I'd say they do for the price, but I really wish they would have spent about another $100 making the console. If they made it cost like $100 more, they could have made them so much more powerful, but what I know. I mean, that's just my opinion. I know a lot of people say, well, they're already so expensive, but you gotta think, some people spend $2,000 on a PC every 4 or 5 years. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but if you want a good PC that can run games on Ultra and get like 120 frames, you're probably looking to spend around $1,500 to $2,000 rather. It almost sounded like I said $15,000, but don't get it twisted. $1,500 to $2,000 will get you a game running maybe 1440p with now today's cards, and get a good 100 frames or so. Especially on this game, you can get like 120 frames. It looks beautiful on 144 Hz monitor, I'm sure. I don't have one, so I wouldn't be able to tell you, but all the PC enthusiasts will definitely let you know how good a 144 Hz monitor is on an FPS game. So, with all that being said, what is the point of this video? Really, I just wanted to update you guys on a few things and get your feedback, really. I haven't asked you guys a question or two in a while, but what do you want to see on the series of this channel? I'm going to be bringing some Far Cry Let's Play. I will continue and actually restart the Tomb Raider Let's Play, and I will finish it. Don't worry, I will. I know I've said that a lot on my previous channel. That was due to a lot of interruptions, but this time I'm going to record everything as a whole and then release them. That way I know that the series is done. I can just render them and release them as it goes. So that way, if I do have any issues down the road, I can correct it ahead of time. So that'll be good. But if you want to see any other games that I may have, just message me or just leave it down in the comment section below if you have any games that you'd like to see me play. I know a lot of people were saying, do some Minecraft, and I think that's a great idea. I would like to do some Minecraft because, for one, I'm a gamer, and I want to relax every once in a while. And that's one relaxing game, unless you get blown up by a creeper. But yeah, let's not talk about that. I'm a Minecraft noob, so I'll fall into lava sometimes, and even though I've played it for years, I'll still do that. So there you go. But yeah, we'll probably do some Minecraft in the future, very, very soon. In the very near future, I will record that. Some Tomb Raider, some Far Cry. I was wanting to do the whole Far Cry series. I actually got the series content, I guess, like pack that Steam had back on their summer sales. I got it for like, I don't know, $12. Pretty crazy, but of course I had to pay $60 for Far Cry 4, but for Far Cry 1, 2, and 3, I only pay like $12, which you can't really beat that. I mean, it's pretty crazy. You're getting 3 games for $12. Yes, that was a pro voice crack by yours truly, but again, just let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, what you're curious, and what games you were interested in for me to showcase on the channel. I'll do my best to bring it to you, whether it's PC gameplay or the Xbox One gameplay or anything really for that matter. But you guys, of course, have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.
Sir, get over here.